Ek sit hier saam met Nate Butler. Hy's 'n groot kunstenaar, 'n groot producer en 'n groot naam in die entertainmentbedryf in New York. Welcome.
Hey, what's happening?
All right, now, first of all, you're in South Africa. What's that like?
You know, this is my second time in South Africa. I mean, I don't really know how to kind of put it in words, but the best word I can say is stunning, amazing, beautiful, hospitable. So, I mean, that's so many more words than just one.
All right, now tell me a bit more about yourself. I mean, you're such a big name in the industry. Tell us more. You're a producer, an artist. Tell us.
Okay, well, where should I start? Okay, I'm a songwriter. I started off writing. Well, actually, I started off as an artist. And I had a record deal with Word Records through a production company. It was a gospel label in America back in the 90s. Then that kind of didn't work out for some contractual reasons. And then I became a songwriter, and like the second song I wrote ended up selling 1 million copies. It was on a girl group called Escape that was signed to Sony Records. Then after that, I actually did another song called No More on a girl group called 3LW. That did something like crazy numbers. I want to say maybe like 10 million.
Wow.
Just that song with No More and Players Gonna Play. I wrote those 2 records, and then after that opened up the doors for me to work with Craig David, Backstreet Boys, Luther Vandross, Christina Milian, Jay Sean, Blue from the UK, Sugar Bass from the UK, Boa from Asia. Gosh, it's a pretty. Then that led to me working on songs for movies like Four Brothers, Jimmy Neutron.
Okay.
Save the Last Dance. Then I did a thing.
What did you write in Jimmy Neutron?
Oh, I did. It's so funny. They call it the unofficial theme song. It's a song called Go Jimmy Jimmy and AC's Alienation. I actually did those records with Aaron Carter.
Okay.
He was Nick Carter's brother from the Backstreet Boys. So I also worked with Aaron Carter, and he was a huge teenage pop star in the States and in Germany and the UK. And it's just been, it's funny because when you say, you know, Nate, what have you done? It actually makes me go back to the beginning when I actually remember when all of this was just a dream and just me praying and asking God to truly, you know, open up doors for me. And now to kind of be sitting here in South Africa with you, you know, doing this interview, it's nothing quite short of just it's a testimony of God's grace and His favor. And now I'm also I was working for X Factor. I was a casting scout for them. Unfortunately, X Factor was canceled in the States, so now I currently, alongside of still producing and writing for so many people, I actually am casting for America's Got Talent in America.
All right, do you have a message for our youth who's watching right now?
I do. The best thing, and I always say this, I like to say that God has created us all specifically. So, being the best Nate Butler that I can be, there's no competition in that lane because I'm just being me and who I was designed to be. Because people are drawn to your difference, not to what you are likened to everyone else. And so I've learned to just be myself, and that differentiates myself from every other producer, every other writer. And that's basically it.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It was lovely
you so
having
much
you on
for
the
having
show.
me. I really appreciate it.